Hello, thank you for listening. This is the near death experience of Fatma, and Fatma's experience occurred in 2002. Fatma is from the UK, and her experience was documented on May 11th of 2018, open quote. This experience happened in the middle of the night. I had been sleeping. My husband and I were sleeping in our double bed. During the night, I woke up, thinking of going to the bathroom. As I arose, I looked down upon the bed, and there was a woman sleeping beside my husband. That woman looked exactly like me, a carbon copy. I got scared and thought, but that can't be me. Who is that? Suddenly, I felt a presence nearby, seeming to be about 3 feet away from me. I turned to look, and there was a man standing near the window. He was about 6.5 feet or 2 meters tall. His silver hair was combed back in a ponytail. He had blue eyes. His face was pale white, silky smooth, and had a shine to it, reminiscent of the moon. He had no mustache nor beard. His clothes were all white, simple and neat. The man did not look scary to me at first, but after looking at him for a moment, I got scared. I found I could not speak from my mouth, but was able to communicate with him from my brain. So I asked him, "Who are you?" I got no reply. I asked him 2 more times, "Who are you?" He finally replied, "I am Allah's angel, and I have been sent to take your soul because you are dead now." I replied, "No, I am not dead. Look, I am standing here with you." And the angel said, "Yes, you are dead. See? There is your body lying right there on the bed." I told the angel, "No, it's not. That is a jinn or spirit lying beside my husband. It has simply taken my form." But the angel replied, "No, that body lying beside your husband is your dead body, and you standing here is your soul." At that point, I started believing him and having sad feelings because I would have to leave my husband and my three sleeping children. The angel gently held my hand, and we floated out through the window. The feeling of sadness vanished as we moved upwards towards the sky. Looking downwards, I saw the roof of my house and then the other houses on my street. As we continued to move upwards into the sky, I saw everything getting smaller and smaller, and it all looked so beautiful. At first, the earth looked flat to me, but the further up we went into space, the more the earth appeared oval-shaped. Then looking around, I saw we were passing planets, stars, and many galaxies. They looked very beautiful. I seemed to be going somewhere very, very far away, but in a short span of time. I suddenly jerked, and I wasn't there anymore. When I opened my eyes, I was in an incredibly beautiful, amazing garden that I cannot find words to describe. I was standing in this garden next to a huge gold and silver gate with many decorative, shiny gems of different colors. The angel, who was with me now, stood on the other side of the gate. He said, "You cannot leave this garden. This garden is your place, and you have to stay here until Judgment Day." I said to him, "Take me back to my family now. My children are small, and they will need me." I told the angel to speak to Allah and plead with them. "Allah, my Lord, please, no matter what, you must send me back." The angel did not reply to me. He just disappeared. Then I felt like touring the garden. Looking around, I saw a massive pathway leading to many smaller paths. The ground sparkled with white sand. I didn't see any grass. There were many trees that were blossoming in different colors and putting forth lovely musical melodies. Flowers emanated their own light. I had never seen anything like this scene on Earth. I picked up a handful of the white sand and threw it up in the air. It gave off golden sparkles and then disappeared. I saw beautiful birds of different shapes, sizes, and colors. As I watched the birds in flight, I saw light sparkling and glittering from their wings, and their bird calls sounded like beautiful melodies. The sky was a peach color. There were no clouds, no sun, moon, nor stars. The weather was perfect, calming, peaceful, and just pure happiness. The place felt like I belonged there, and I thought, this is my home. I walked up a path and came to a river where it divided into two forks. One fork was the color of milk, and the other fork was honey-colored. There were trees that have massive fruits, such as figs, apples, and grapes. Also, there were many different types of fruit that I didn't have names for, as I had never seen them on Earth. As I was walking along the path, I approached some tall, flowering plants. I moved the flowers aside to see what was behind them. There I beheld a huge, massive palace with shiny pearl domes. Its bricks were transparent, yet glowing with a silvery gold color, and there were beautifully colored gems interspersed among the bricks. The palace glowed with a mighty golden color, and it had emerald green doors. I walked towards those doors, and they opened automatically for me, so I entered the palace. The carpets were silky green with a sequence of beautiful designs. I saw 2 golden thrones decorated with green emeralds, red rubies, and silver. There were also lovely red silk chairs glittering with beautiful gems. Also, there were sparkling, swinging chairs of green and silver. I was going around, touching everything, and feeling so excited and so happy. I noticed that I was dressed in a peach pink silk dress with pearls and diamonds. I was wearing golden shoes accented with pearls. I gazed around the interior of the palace and saw many doors. I opened one of the doors and found myself in a huge bathroom made of shiny, cream-colored marble. The bathtub was round with water in it, and it was full of floating lotus flowers. I also saw a beautiful ivory silk dress with decorative pearls and diamonds on it. I was amazed. I then made my way outside of the palace to explore some more. First, I saw a huge, multicolored bird sitting in a tree. It had a big beak and a feathered crest like that of a cockatoo. The bird spoke to me, saying, "Peace be upon you." I also saw a tree with gigantic, multicolored flowers. I went over to that tree and felt that I could communicate with it. I then noticed the river with the 2 forks, and I sat down near it. Suddenly, I was back on planet Earth. I heard a thump, an impact sound coming from my chest. I sat up with my heart racing. I was sweating, feeling pain in my chest, and was gasping for air. End quote. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What an incredible place that you went to. And it's so interesting how different experiences are for people, and the places. I mean, talking about the thrones with all of the diamond, the rubies, and emeralds. And can it be anything? Is it real? Can it be anything? I don't know. And what about she's got to stay there until Judgment Day? I wonder what that means. Apparently that didn't happen. So, I don't know. There are some questions here. The associated life-threatening event, irregular heartbeats. Question, did time seem to speed up or slow down? Answer, this felt like I was in that garden for a full day. It also seemed like there was no time there because the day remained the same. It was unlike Earth, morning, afternoon, evening, and nighttime daylight changes. Senses were incredibly more vivid. My vision in my NDE experience was powerful. I was able to control my vision by zooming with my eyes far and wide. My eyes never felt tired. My hearing in my NDE was very sharp. I can hear very clearly. If I had to focus on that bird, I can hear that bird singing. Question, did you seem to enter some other unearthly world? Answer, I was put into a beautiful garden, which had all the pleasures that the heart, eyes, ears, and nose could ever desire. There was a pleasant fragrance that gave me calmness and good feelings. This place I can only describe as paradise. I have no other words but awesome and out of this world. What emotions did you feel during the experience? Answer, I saw planets, stars, and galaxies go past me. I was in awe. I was calm and felt good. And wasn't it interesting how she described the earth as flat at first and then more oval shaped? I thought that was very interesting as well. Question, did you suddenly seem to understand everything? Answer, I saw the universe fly past me. I realized the earth is very tiny and we are so insignificant and so far away from that other great place. But we are not forgotten by God and we have a purpose in life. Question, did you come to a border or point of no return? Answer, I requested to the angel to speak to Allah. I told him that I must return back to my small children and my husband because they would need me. Then after some time, I found myself back in my body with pain. Question, what was your religion prior to your experience? Answer, Muslim, practicing Sunni Muslim. Question, have your religious practices changed since your experience? Answer, no. Question, what is your religion now? Answer, Muslim, practicing Sunni Muslim. Question, did your experience include features consistent with your earthly beliefs? Answer, entirely consistent. Question, did you seem to encounter a mystical being or presence or hear an unidentifiable voice? Answer, I encountered a definite being. This unearthly origin said he is an angel of Almighty God, Allah. He was dressed in all white. His face was pale white and bright as the moon. He had his own light surrounding him like the color of moonlight. His hair was silver-colored and combed behind his head into a ponytail. He had blue eyes. Question, during your experience, did you gain information about the existence of God? Answer, yes. When I asked the man who he is, he replied, I am an angel and I was sent by Allah to take your soul because you are dead. I requested that angel to speak to Allah and to send me back to my small children and husband. I was sent back to my body, which meant that Allah had listened to my request through that angel. Question, during your experience, did you gain information about the meaning of life? Answer, yes, I am a practicing Sunni Muslim. I keep up with prayer, give charity, fast, and help people. I am not materialistic and know that I have a purpose in this life. Question, during your experience, did you gain information about an afterlife? Answer, an afterlife definitely exists. I am 100% convinced there is life after death. I experienced that angel and spoke to him with my brain. I saw that beautiful garden with palaces, rivers, streams, and so on. I touched, felt, viewed, heard, and toured Earth. Earth could not compare to that place, and it is a place that words cannot describe. Question, during your experience, did you gain information about life's difficulties, challenges, and hardships? Answer, yes. I realized that, yes, I will sacrifice that beautiful garden for my children and husband, and that leaving that garden means that I will no doubt will go through hardships, difficulties, and challenges. Question, during your experience, did you gain information about love? Answer, yes, I believe that I am loved, and so I encountered that angel who was not scary. He held my hand when he told me I am dead. He took me to that garden that was chosen by God, and that I would remain there till Judgment Day. Question, what life changes occurred in your life after your experience? Answer, slight changes. Have your relationships changed because of your experience? Answer, no. Question, was the experience difficult to express in words? Answer, yes. This place, I believe, must be paradise. I cannot express my words. We on earth are so insignificant and so limited. That place I saw was very real, from the trees to the palaces. I only explored a little, yet it blew my mind away of what I saw and felt. Question, how accurately do you remember the experience compared to other life events that happened around the same time? Answer, I remember it more accurately. This is something I cannot forget because it is something I look forward to when I depart from this world. No psychic, non-ordinary, or other special gifts from the experience. Question, have you ever shared this experience with others? Answer, yes. Soon after I told my husband, family, and friends. They told me to keep up with the good work, that I am very lucky to have had experienced this. It's true. Question, what did you believe about the reality of your experience? Answer, experience was definitely real. I believe this was real since I discussed it with that angel. I questioned him, and he answered me back. Then I encountered my journey in the garden. I look forward to going back to that journey. I am waiting for that angel to receive me again when the time and destiny is right for me to go. Oh, that was a pretty amazing story. Thank you, Fatma. And I know I perhaps would be one of the people who would be reconciling being a Christian or believing a certain way and thinking something is going to happen, and then other people who do not believe that way are having very similar things happen to them. And how do you put that together? By almost just fracturing what you believe? I don't know. It's a tough one for sure. It's nice to have other opinions, or not other opinions, but other perspectives shown to you, and then you make your decisions as you build up, as those build up, as the scale builds up in one way or another. Do your best, right? But it's nice to have this, and thank you, Fatma, for sharing with us, and thank you out there for listening. I hope you have a great day.